Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Saturday. It is March 23rd, 2019, and it's a 2:45. Okay, the month of March is almost over. I know I haven't made a video in quite a while. YouTube, I'm not going to blame it on YouTube. I'm not going to blame it on anyone. It's life gets caught up, and it's like I caught up with my daily life. So I'm trying to get back into the investing and trying to back into showing you guys how to make a little bit of money. And this year, I want to crack 20% for all my followers. So anybody who wants to follow and crack 20% return on your equity or return on your investment, hey, let's do it. It's not that difficult. All right, we're into week number 4. We got 1 week left of March, and then we're going to jump into April. But other than that, let's just jump right in and see what we're looking at. I got 3 accounts. We're just going to look at the paper account because, it gives you the basics, and it's not going to be too confusing. All right, so right in plain simple, you can see that this week we did 6 positions. And what I'm going to do is every week, I'm going to reset this back to 0. So you get to see what we've done. Maybe that's not a bright idea. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one account. It brings everything back to 0 every week. That way you get to see how it progresses week by week. And we will go over that very shortly. So let's quickly look at what we did last week. First and foremost, we have AXP, which is American Express. We did the March 110, March 111. As you can see, excuse me, let's bring this up here. We jumped into this position just a couple of days ago. I think we did it on Wednesday. So Wednesday we were in a down day. We went from, what is that, 110 to 112 for the day. And Thursday we did 110 to almost 112. So it was looking good Thursday night, and then Friday morning she opened up at 111.33 and she tanked down and she dropped all as low as 109. Ended up closing right at 109.49. So we lost that position. We lost a total of $525 on that day. Okay, so we didn't do very good with American Express, but out of the 6 positions, American Express was just one of them. CLF, Cleveland Cliff Incorporated. So let's quickly look at CLF. Bring that up. CLF. Now, CLF is kind of like all over the place. Started at a low of $6.50, a high of $13. What are we doing in this stock? Anyway, she goes up, she goes down, she goes up, she goes down. Look, she's all over the place. But this last week is what we were looking at because she was paying a dividend. We jumped in on Wednesday, and as you can see, is that correct? Because it says CLF, Cleveland Cliffs. Oh, okay, yeah, it's the $9, $9.50 call spread. Okay, so we got 125. I don't even know what that is. But anyway, let's take a look at I don't know. Okay, so we jumped in on Wednesday. We had Thursday was an up day. Friday was a down day. However, she still stayed in the position that we wanted to be. She ended up closing at she closed at $9.30, which basically means we have 25,000 shares of this stock. And needless to say, we're going to cut this short because we are currently live. We have visitors coming in, and let's see what we end up doing for this one. So as you can see, the stock ended up closing at 9.30, and we're at 9.50. So we ended up making $3,500 on that position, even though we did get assigned some of the shares. So we got assigned some of the shares, so we jump in probably on Monday and do a covered call on those and try to get some more money out of that, even though $3,500 is not bad for the, for 3 days. Comcast is the next one we're looking at. CMCSA. Okay, now we're looking at the 39.50 call. We jumped in on Wednesday again. It was a down day. Thursday was an up day, and she closed at 39.46. As you see, we were 4 cents off. So we lost money on that, and we apparently have 5,000 shares of Comcast. Okay, so we made money on Comcast too, even though we made $2,300 on Comcast, and we still have 5,000 shares left. Go figure that one. Okay, so Costco comes in the third place. CSCO. Now Costco, look at that. She started out the year at 42, finds a low at 40, and then all over the place until right on December. Then from December's low of 40, she jumps up to 54. It's not a big jump, but hey, it's a jump nonetheless. Profit's profit, no matter which way you look at it. Okay, so we actually have at 53.50, we did the covered call on Costco. So we bought the stock and then we sold the call against it. And then the 53.50, so it closed at 52.75, and we ended up losing 1,000 shares on Costco, but we ended up with 1,000 shares. How that all worked out is beyond me. If you really want to know, we're gonna have to go back and really do some research on it. But other than that, we lost $1,000, and we have 1,000 shares of Cisco, CSCO. Cisco, that's not Costco, Cisco. All right. So that's Cisco. Now Fox, F-O-X-A, she started out the year at 36, traveled a couple of months in the 36 area, and then a huge jump. I can't say it's huge, but jumped up to 49. That's almost from 36 to 49. That's 13 points. That's almost like a 33% jump. Settled back down at 45 for a while, and she made the higher on 52. Okay, now March 18th, this thing gapped down, and it gapped down big from 52 all the way down to 41. That's a huge drop. So we decided to jump in because you get a huge drop like that, there is going to be what it's called the gap up. It's called recovery. So anytime a gap like this created, there's usually a fill. So we could probably jump into this one again because we were just looking to get the dividend on it, and we didn't. So we have 1,600 shares of this. We lost $1,300, almost $1,400 on Fox Corporation. However, we still have some of the shares, so we're going to jump in and try to recoup that $1,100 loss, or that $1,400 loss. Wow. Okay. Another Cisco. Look at that. We got Cisco here. We got Cisco Systems, and then we have Cisco. Okay, Cisco, we have the 65 and a half. So let's look up that one. Now, Cisco started out the year at 59.80, made a huge jump all the way up to 76. Comes back down to another low of 59. She's like all over the place. I mean, way up, way down. Right now, she's settled into a trading range in the 65, 66 area, but we're looking at the 65, 65 and a half call. Okay, now we made a nice little profit. We made a $2,500 profit on Cisco because she ended up at 65.56. Now, this is where we ended up for this week. This is the first time we traded this year, and as you can see, we made $3,100 close, yeah, right around $3,100, close to 32. Okay, then that's off of a $200,000 account, so it's less than 10% for. Wait a minute, that's less than one. That's 1.5% for 3 days. Now, 1.5% is not a lot of money if you think about it. But in the overall grand scheme of things, if we continue 1.5% every week for the whole year, you're looking at over 75% for the end of the year. But we're not going to count on that because this week, when we come Monday, you're going to see that we have some positions open still. And we'll have to do covered calls on those and see how we recoup on that. But other than that, this is the first recording for the year, so hopefully you guys will hit me up with some good questions and let's get back into the trading and see if we can hit the 20-25% for the year. All right, this is James. I'm going to be out of here for now. This is the first recording for the year. YouTube has changed their their live broadcasting, and it was a little bit of a challenge getting used to that. But you can start looking for me every week. We're going to be here again, and we're going to be starting making some good money again. So let's be with that, and we're out of here for today, and hopefully we will catch you next week before we make the trades. And with that being said, this is James from Dividend Stock Talk.